Jaguars at the Dolphins. Miami's favored by 3.5 with an over-under of 49. We both left the Dolphins out of the playoff mix, and I left the Jaguars out. Did you leave the Jaguars out?
I got the Jaguars in.
Okay.
I did.
Well, do you have the Jaguars winning?
I do have the Jaguars winning. I'm gonna, and again, this is a tall order, but I'm gonna go a little into, I think the Jags realize what they're jumping into. They got a tough early schedule this year, right? I think that's the first thing that I look at and go, okay. Second off, this is a talented football team. The Jaguars got everything, right? The big thing with last year is the offensive line. It was beat up. It was hurt. They had changes. They couldn't run the ball for shit. ETN couldn't do anything in the run game because of that, and it affected their offense. There was no play action pass attack. There was nothing there. It was really just Trevor Lawrence trying to have to carry the team a little too much, and then as we know, he was banged up and did a little too much and made mistakes at times. I think my big thing with the Dolphins is, one, as we always talk about, right, if it's not a 7-on-7 flag football game and the game gets tough and gritty, do I really trust them? No, I don't really. I don't. I think the Jaguars are going to be the bigger physical team on the football field. The Dolphins got new offensive linemen. That worries me, right? And then on the defensive side of the ball, the Dolphins worry me in the fact that Jalen Phillips and Bradley Chubb and that group right there, they're not going to be 100% here. I like this Jacksonville team. I really do. I think they got it all here. I think this is going to be a fun one. I'm going to go 34-30 Jaguars.
Wow. I mean, this is a hell of a start for the Jaguars.
Yeah.
This is a tough draw.
Yeah.
Hot day. Now, they're
Used
in
to
Jacksonville,
hot
so they're
days.
used to
Right,
it. But
right.
they're going to Miami
Yeah.
to start the season. I assume Miami will be wearing white, and the Jaguars are going to have to wear a dark uniform, which is going to be a factor. Miami has traditionally come out of the gates hot.
On fire.
I think they'll get it together.
Right.
Whether or not that addresses their issues. For them, the season starts Thanksgiving when they go to Lambeau Field. Everything before that, I think they'll be good enough. And the Jaguars, something's off there based upon how they finished last year. I'm a big believer in carryover.
Yeah.
And when you struggle down the stretch and you haven't made a lot of dramatic changes, you haven't necessarily fixed what your problem
Yeah,
is.
it's
You've
gonna
got
be
the
the big
owner
question.
putting pressure
Right.
on, saying we expect to win now, and that's a message to Doug Peterson, the head coach of the team. I just think this is a tough spot for the Jaguars. Miami wins this one, in my opinion, by the score of 34-27. A lot of points, fun to watch, and it could go either way, but I think Miami pulls it off.
Yo, homies, thanks for watching. Yeah, it's time. The NFL season is here on Chris Sims Unbuttoned.
You can hit subscribe to get all the weekly picks, plus our Sunday recaps as the games are happening.
Oh, you know it. Nobody does that better than us. Thanks again for watching. Remember to subscribe. Peace out. We'll see you next time on Unbuttoned.